right, and once again, we have a place where we can bring more coal into the main belt here, so we'll go ahead and drop a splitter for that too. Thing is, I think we're probably going to end up running 2 belts, but let's settle for 1 right now. But this gives you an idea of where my mind is at. I want to consolidate all coal and all ores to 1 processing area for that ore, whatever it might be, as appropriate. Okay, so if it's a copper smelting place, you know, have 1 of them. If it's iron, have 1 place. 1 place to make stone foundations. Glass. All of it. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Yeah, we got a little ways to go, but there's a lot of oil veins over there, a lot of oil seeps. They call them seeps. Not sure if that's a language issue. I've never heard them called seeps, but you know, I'm not an expert in that area of geology. See, nice to see that no power is being consumed right now. That's pretty cool. Because the grid is taking care of all of it, which reminds me, where are we at as far as power goes on the grid? Because I may just need to place some more blueprints. Just getting some more set up. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Okay, that's looking nice and straight. Any other copper veins that maybe we can set up a junction for? Yep, see one right there. Alright, so to that end, let's go ahead and set up a couple of mining machines to feed into it. That's the whole point of running the power, after all. So that any mining machines along the way, any extractors can have power. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get to setting up red... I don't think we're going to get up setting up red science today. I think that'll have to happen next week, or next time we stream. Are we still where we want to go? What did I say? I said, what did I say? There's the coal veins, and where am I now? I'm over there. Okay, so we're just about where we want to be. We're just about there. Okay. Yeah. This landmass right over here is kind of where I'm aiming for. To be honest. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's set up coal. Let's set up energized graphite production over here. Why don't we do that? I think we could do that, or we can set it up over here. We don't want to make the belt not worth it. We extended it all this way. Alright. So let's go set up these. First we'll set up one, just for reference. Unfortunately, though, I have a feeling we're probably not going to be able to smelt much from one belt, but we're going to get something done. One single Mark 1 belt, it's going to be pretty crappy. Okay, I'm going to extend it out this way more than I think I need to. And then set the recipe for this bad boy as energized graphite. And then everything on this side is going to come to one place. And I'll put that right on top. All right. Lots of belts. Let's set up at least 6, because I think it can handle 6. Why is it still consuming power? Okay. So let's see how much. Alright, let's actually see how much it can feed. Oh, wow, some is actually getting through. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So 7? Is that right? Can it feed a total of 7? Looks like it can. Okay, so that single belt can feed 7 smelters smelting energized graphite. Okay, so in order to double that, we're going to need another whole belt. Probably coming from the other direction. So this is what we'll do. We'll at least set up for that by doing this. All right. Lack of item. What are we lacking? Oh, we're lacking the inserters, aren't we? Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now, obviously, they're not all going to be used right now because we only have one Mark 1 belt feeding the whole thing. But once we get another Mark 1 belt coming into here, then we'll be good. How many belts do we have? We have a ton. You know what we could do? We could actually start to do that now. We could. Yes, we could. And here's how we do it. Starting right here. No, you know what? Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. This. And we'll configure this thusly. So now it automatically sets it up by its construction, sets it up to be 2 belts, or stacked, 2 stacked belts. That's specifically what I'm trying to say. So let's charge up. So what we're going to do, basically, there's another coal vein past that one. So we might actually be able to take this feed, double it up with another feed to make it beefy enough to feed 2, between the belt that's coming in and these two sets of veins. That should be more than enough to feed 2 full belts to these smelters. And that would produce a crap ton of our energized graphite. And then we'll, at a later date, we'll go around and we'll still consolidate all the coal veins into one system. But at least this is enough to do what we need to do. Because I want 2 full belts over here. And we can do that. I think 2 full belts is achievable. There we go. Let's see what that does. You can see how these have little yellow icons next to them, little yellow dots, and that basically means they're missing ingredients. They're missing materials, raw materials. They're not getting enough. Now we should see a very full belt. Oh, I can't stack stuff. Dang it. Alright, let's see about this. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're just shy. Just shy. Looks good though. That is a nice full belt of energized graphite that's going in there. Beautiful. Here's some activity. Good morning. Yeah, we're starting a new game. Did it a little while ago. Did it last week. So yeah, starting a new game. What I'm trying to... Well, last week was starting a new game. So what I'm trying to do now is consolidate a bunch of coal veins into one system. Ouch, dadgummit. And eventually all the ore veins are going to be consolidated into one place. Not right now. We're working on it. But the sort of the sub goal, I don't want to say sub goal, the medium range goal right now we're trying to set up is no, I guess it'd be a short range goal if you take the whole game into, is we're trying to get red science produced. We've got blue science being produced, but red science needs to be produced. So we're getting the energized graphite set up. Now we need to think about the oil. So we've actually got the energized graphite consolidated into one place. So the next thing is to get oil production. And in order to do that, we're going to need some refineries. And we have no materials to make them. So we've got to go back to the bootstrap base to get them. But welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you for being here. Christopher Aurelius, am I spelling that? Am I pronouncing that right? Glad somebody's here. I'm trying to do this every Friday. I'm starting a new game, working through it. And my goal is to get my skill set dusted off a little bit. My skill in the game dusted off for when the devs release the, is it called the Dark Fog? I can't remember the name. Basically, when they start combat, when they start introducing combat into the game, looking forward to that. All right. All right. So it looks like I'm going to need. I can get prisms. Let me get a bunch of prisms, but I don't have any. What do you call it? Some plasma exciters. So. Oh, and then foundation material here. All right. So then oil extractors. Refineries. How many refineries? Only 3? Really? What materials am I missing? Of course. I used... Oh, right. Okay. I need more than just prisms. I need copper coils. Alright. Yeah, there we go. There's a few more. Now what about green chips? I think I need some green chips, yeah? Yep, that brought the number up. Okay, so I've got 3 in production. Is that what I said? 1, 2, 3, 17. Let's make it 16. A total of 16. Alright, but still, it means I need to belt the oil all the way over. Ugh. Okay, well, here we go again. Okay, let me find some oil extractors from which we can get our oil. I've set up a few already, but right now I've only gotten coal. Okay, let's stand next to that. Alright, I guess I can run it parallel. Although, I don't think I can really run... Can I run straight past the... No, I can't. Okay, so... There does need to be a space. Something like that. A 2 space between each belt. Alrighty then. let's get this constructed. And where am I at for internal power? Not great, but not terrible. Yeah, so what I've done, if I go to the technology tree, you can see almost everything that can be done, that can be researched using up to blue science has been researched. Everything else requires red science or better. And therefore, it kind of mandates that I get red science up and running. So, there is that. Yeah, there's nothing I can research without red science. And same goes with the upgrades. So yeah, with the upgrades, I am basically... Yeah, I can't even do that. Dadgummit. There is nothing I can do. Okay. So yeah. So that's where we're at. So the point now is just to get oil into one place. There's an oil seep over there. So what I'll do... You drop. I'll set up... Foundation support, okay. I'll set up a place where we can link in. Bring in another feed. Okay, and then I'll feed these two belts basically in close proximity. Basically in close proximity to the other one, to the coal. Alright, where is... Come on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a very grindy part of this process, is to get these belts set up. But yes, what I'm trying to do is basically make sort of an equatorial supply belt and then bring everything to one place on the far side of the planet and do all the processing there. And for now, that's our best option, I think. Out of range, of course you are. I don't like using my internal power, so yeah, whenever possible, I try to drop these power towers in place and power myself up. Save my own fuel. Alright, now let's figure out how we want this to connect. Oops. There you go. Okay, so now, hopefully, if we can feed 2 belts worth of oil, or we can supply enough oil to fill 2 belts, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, there we go. So now stuff is flowing to the main equatorial belt from both feeds. But I've got some additional oil feeds from where? Where did I put them? Where did I put them? I don't remember now. Oh, no, there's one right there. Ah, okay. Right there. We'll bring that in. That will help. In fact, let's go ahead and set up the feed. Set up the junction right now. Okay, so if we've got two belts already as the along the equator as our main belts, then the junction to bring in one more will be just a little more complicated than simply throwing one splitter down. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So we'll do this. This. And this. And see if this does what I want it to do. That like that, just like this, but then we keep another belt like that. Okay, come on, fill those two. Get those two done. Okay, now there's the oil extractor right there. Alright, where do we want to put this? Right about there. Alright, keep our power filled up here. Alright, there we go. That ought to do it. But let's go make sure this belt is complete first. I'm learning stuff from, hey, good. I'm glad I'm helping somebody. I appreciate that. I tell you what, I learned. I love watching new people and seeing how they do this game. Well, I'll tell you what, I learned something last week, this is like I said earlier in this session, this is like my new favorite thing I realize now that it was released in the patch notes and I didn't see it. But is this little thing right here, is that you can stack a storage unit on top of a... Oh, hang on. Oop, not like that. On top of a splitter. That is just the most awesome thing. This is a fun game. Oh, I love it. Yes, new perspective helps. But the fact that you can... In fact, let's see. We can do this with the oil. Because you can store oil in a... you can store oil in a bulk storage... building. I mean, what do we actually call this? Is it just considered storage? Let's see. Yeah, storage. Mark 1 storage. Yeah, so what you could do is you can use this as a buffer. I had no idea. So now you can load and unload storage without actually using any inserters. Now this thing will fill fast because it stores easier in a tank, obviously, but to me, yeah, somebody came in and taught me that, so I'm always learning. Okay, so anyway, that doesn't need to be there, but we'll leave it there anyway, just for gits and chickles. So yeah. Alright, so that's connected. So that should feed 2 belts worth of stuff. Hey, what's up to you too? Welcome. Yes, it's a cool trick. And last night I learned how to use storage for belts, and yes, you don't need sorters if you use a splitter. It's very cool. Yes, I love it. But welcome, by the way, lurking around. I came across your stream. Maybe I can help you out with your Twitch custom graphics even more. Yeah, hopefully one day I'll have a need for that. I'm still... It's not saying I won't do it, but it's just, it's sort of low on my radar. Let's see. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can get these set up. Well, I've got your stuff. I've got your name. I've written that down. I haven't set up my Discord yet, so that's one thing I need to do, because me streaming is sort of not a new thing, but it's something I'm revisiting. Haven't done it in quite a long time, but now that I'm in the workshop, this is a workshop. Now that I'm here and I've gotten my stuff located at home, I'm starting to get my stream stuff set up. So I'll get my oh, there's another oil extractor. Awesome. Okay, yeah, once I get that done, then I'm going to start looking at, okay, let's customize graphics and stuff like that. Yeah, so I appreciate that. But I can't do it at the moment. I don't have the ability to take advantage of that. But I appreciate that. Appreciate that info. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're going to run these double belts, and here we go. Here we go again with yet another feed from an oil refinery. So let's go ahead and get that done. And I'll probably, once we get this done, I'm going to have to call it because I got to get actually to work. So we'll call it a stream after that, but I'll get this junction set up. And then that will be probably the end of the stream. Let's see, that'll go along. No, it doesn't have to. That doesn't have to go along the ground. That can be elevated. That's fine. And this comes this way. And then... Okay. Oh, dadgummit. There we go. I always mess that up. If you're going to hop over an adjacent belt, you kind of have to do it from 2 spaces away. So that's a pain in the butt. Alright. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I am actually going to finish running these belts off camera. And let's take a look at the map here real quick so you know what's going on. So this is where the energized graphite is being created. The oil will be refined probably in this area as well, and then we can start setting up our red science. But that will happen, the actual setup of the red science, we'll do that next week, I think. But for now, I think that's going to do it. Yeah, I think that's going to do it, because it has been 2 hours, and like I said, I have got to get to work, because this isn't my full-time job. This is something I do just for fun. But anyway, thank you all for being here, and hopefully come back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. I will be here, and I'm looking forward to finishing this. This is one of the first games I've started with a real clear picture in mind of what I want to do. And it might take a while, but I look forward to the journey. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.